Hi, my name is Kyussa Kross. Welcome to my 21 questions. The name of my long-awaited, anticipated EP is Once Upon a Time. Kyala Nunugwe means God is good. In every circumstance, in anything that you go through, your trials, your tribulations, God is always good. Okay, the song refers from a very famous Nyakusan song. It's called Kyala Nunugwe. It's much more upbeat. It's sang in weddings and parties and sometimes even in funerals. But the reason I wrote Kyala Nunugwe is because my sister got diagnosed with COVID-19 and she was in ICU. The doctors told us, there's no hope for her. And at that time, I had prayed, I had read the Bible, I had tried everything, that I thought would help my sister recover. And that's when I just turned to singing. I just started worshiping and, singing. That was the only thing that I could do. And that's how I came up with Kyala Nunugwe, of which it's also a compilation of different hymns. It's Kyala Nunugwe, which is a famous Nyakusan song. It's Kanami, which is a famous Swahili hymn. It's Jokoya, which is a famous South African hymn. So, it's just a compilation of, hymns that I love and I grew up listening to. I thank God, through prayer and believing and faith, because prayer without faith is nothing. I'm very appreciative of God for healing my sister. She was able to make a complete recovery and, she's back to normal. And I know if I didn't turn to God, that would have not been the case, So through prayer and through worshiping God and believing in Him, she is completely back to normal. How many languages are there in the EP? Good question. Okay, we have Swahili, we have Kinyakyusa, we have Setswana, we have English, we have French. And we have Zulu. So we have 6 languages on the EP. So if you're from any of these countries, you're going to hear a little something that you feel, you can relate to. I have hit rock bottom so many times than I would like to admit. I've hit rock bottom and I have given up completely, on pursuing my dreams and stuff like that. So to anyone out there who is watching this, you should know your girl Kyussa has hit rock bottom, but what you have to do is get back up again. I haven't only thought of giving up. I have given up so many times that if someone was keeping a record of how many times I've given up, they'll be like, whoo, this girl can give up. That would have been the first award I would have gotten. So I've given up so many times, especially in my musical career, because, as artists, we face so much disappointment, so much setbacks, so many doors are closed on your face, so many people telling you, your sound is not good, or you don't look good enough. So that has led me to give up so many times. I would start my music, I'd record an album, and then halfway through I'm like, no, this is too much, I can't do it. Or, I would go and submit my song somewhere and people are like, why don't you sing like this? Why don't you do like this? And, I'm like, I'm giving up. So I have given up so many times. I don't like what I do. I love what I do. I breathe, I eat, I sleep music. I get song ideas in my dreams. Like I could be sleeping and I get an idea for a song and I wake up and you know how horrible your voice sounds when you're from sleeping. So, I could just wake up and be like, and when I wake up in the morning, I was like, I recorded something. What did I record? and I sound like a drunk woman, you know, but at least the melody is still there, and I'm like, okay, this is what came to me in my dream, so I need to build on this. So I just love what I do. I can't picture myself doing anything else. You will win this race, don't you hesitate. The whole world's watching you, rise up to the occasion. Oh my God. I wrote that song actually for someone very special to me. And I just wanted this special person that when she grows up, if she needs something to reference to, because we go through a lot in life, in your school, in your work, in your marriage, in your family, in your friendships. And sometimes you just feel like you're not going to make it through. You might be studying for medicine, you know, you want to be the world's best doctor. And you're like, God, I don't think I'm going to pass these exams. They're like really, really hard. So I wrote that song for people like that. You know, just don't give up. You'll win this race. Keep on running. So it might not be a race because, you know, running is a lot of work. But it could be, I'm speaking metaphorically, you know, whatever race it is that you're running in life, don't give up. With time, you're going to make it. Very good question. Now the questions are getting interesting. Have I ever had a celebrity crush? Okay, I've had many celebrity crushes, you know, from different places. So I have a local celebrity crush here in Tanzania, and I have an international celebrity crush. Okay, let's say in the States, and one in Nigeria. I'm still looking for a Chinese celebrity crush. So if you guys have any suggestions, please share with me. So yeah, I have had a couple of, you know, celebrity crushes. And yeah, I know you guys are curious, so I should probably describe him to you. He's tall, he's dark, he's handsome, he's humble, he's very stylish, you know, he's a fashion killer. So let me end there. I'm giving too much information. It depends because if this question is directed to Kyussa Kross, then maybe your girl, is too hot to handle for him. But if this question is directed to, you know, Ruth, you know, not the girl who was busy doing music and stuff, then yeah, he might be too hot to handle. It's really not easy being with someone who is in the limelight and has women pursuing him left, right, and center. Definitely guys like that are very hot to handle. I always try my best to go for what I want, you know, in life, in just everything in general. I believe you get the best results if you go for what you want. And I admire my fellow women, fellow girls, you know, all about the girl power, who go for what they want. I have felt insecure many, many times. You know, those days you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I look ugly. You're trying to squeeze in your jeans and you're like, no, this is not it. You wake up with like a huge zit on your face and you're like, I just feel horrible. So I have felt insecure, especially if you consider my nature of work. I'm an entertainer, you know, you have to be in front of the camera. You have to be seen a lot, you know, so just a negative comment can just really pick up your insecurities. And with that being said, you Instagram, you know, haters, please be kind. Okay? Before I clap back. So yeah. Oh, I love to turn up. I love to turn up. I mean, I'm young, you know, so I love to have a good time, go out with my girlfriends, go out with my sisters, you know, have our cocktails and nyama choma. Us East African girls love nyama choma, okay? But yeah, I love to turn up with people who have good energy, good vibe, you know, no negative energy. It's nice to turn up. Plenty crazy moments, when you've had a couple of drinks and you're with people you trust. Please don't get drunk when you're with people who you don't trust. But yeah, plenty crazy moments. You can lose your shoes, wigs falling off. I'm not going to mention any names. Climbing on top of tables and feeling like, you're the best dancer in the world. But, all in the atmosphere of good, healthy fun. Yes, I have passed out drinking without a recollection of where I started drinking. I just felt like the house was spinning and I was telling my sisters, stop the house. Like, what's up with this chick? So yeah, I have passed out from drinking, and I'm just glad I was around people who I know and who I trust. But it was very funny. They took a lot of clips and videos and blackmailed me with them, but whatever. The main purpose in every turn-up, I think I said it in the previous question that you asked. I said the main purpose is to be with people who you have the same energy, the same goal, the same vibe, and I actually want to say this a lot to my fellow young ladies. Don't hang around people who are gonna body shame you or try to be the ones who are in the forefront. Be with people who are always seeing the beauty in you, the good in you, who bring out the best in you. So that's the purpose of, my turn up. And also, another purpose is just to strengthen that sisterhood, that bond, that I have with my girls and with my sisters, and relax. We go through so much in life. Tanesco is one of the reasons. But yeah, we go through so much that sometimes you just want to let loose, breathe, and have a good time. So many things influence me to make music, especially the things that happen in my life, in my career. If you listen to Get Back Up Again, okay. Kyussa was going through some things, okay, because this career, this industry isn't really easy. And if you listen to you got me singing, you're like, okay, who was Kyussa in love with? You're gonna start going through Instagram and seeing who was she liking, because I'm talking about how scrolling through this guy's pictures and whatnot. If you listen to Kala no Gwe, you're like, okay, this God of Kyussa is good. I'm not gonna sing the next song, let it surprise you, but it's just every song tells a story. And that's why my EP is called Once Upon a Time, because each song tells a different story of something that happened in my life. And I really can't wait for everybody to listen, to my story. I would definitely be a doctor. Okay, call me Dr. Kross. Call me Dr. Kyussa. I would be a doctor. I developed a passion for medicine when my niece passed away from pneumonia. She was a little baby, and I made a promise to myself that, I'm definitely going to be a doctor. I want to save children's lives. And, I was so passionate about being a pediatrician. But the love for music took over. And I don't feel like, okay, maybe I still won't be able to help children. I believe even through my music, there's a lot that I can do to help children out there in the world. So, yeah. Hangover, ya leo. Nashindwa could remember. Okay, 5 years from now, I see myself in a yacht in the middle of the ocean with 3 husbands. I'm kidding. Okay, I see myself very successful. 5 years from now, definitely I would have won a Grammy. I would have achieved worldwide success. Like you could go to China and people can't even speak English, but they're like, yeah, we know Kyussa Kross, you know. I just want the whole world to know Kyussa Kross. I want the whole world to be in love with my music and my craft. And I want to be enjoying the fruits of my labor, the fruits of my music. That's where I see myself 5 years from now. Thank you all for taking the time to go through my 21 questions. I am so excited about you guys getting to listen to Once Upon a Time. Trust me when I tell you, it is going to change your life. So give me feedback, tag me on your challenges, and let me know what you think about Once Upon a Time, because it's going to be available on all major digital platforms. All my love. Mwah.